And so, oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Thank you for joining me. You can see it's cold outside, we're lighting a fire, and this is a great time to do an unboxing, so let's get right to it. What was I reading, you ask? Well, none other than Dancing Grannies on VHS. That's right, the Dancing Grannies. Not a fake, this is the original. And they're just dancing their hearts out, and you know, when I get a VHS player, I'm gonna watch this 1,000 times, but we're here to do an unboxing, so let's start with that. Oh, first of all, I'd like to say a message. So, thank you to all of our viewers because of the continued enormous amounts of ad revenue. We're getting millions a month, literally. We're able to afford our cat's catnip. We're giving these little guy drugs. He loves it. There you go. What does John have in store for us today? Well, here's the answer to that question. None other than a banjo. That's right. Only the best banjos cost $5. This is from a wonderful store called Five Below. Perhaps you've heard of it. You can buy wonderful trinkets and instruments at them. First thing I like to do is give my instruments the toss test. Age is 6+, so good to play this thing. Adjustable tuning pegs. Authentic sound. It's got an authentic sound. Oh, let's... Yeah. Oh, yeah, you like that Kermit, don't you? He doesn't like that sound at all. Let's open it. There's not much else to view on the packaging here. It's very simple. They're going for that minimalist approach. Minimalism's in right now, if you know, just YouTube it. Oh. It's a lot smaller than I was expecting. Ooh, this is a lot smaller than I was expecting. The back serial number, so for everyone that's interested, it's GE070918. I know, you were all dying to know that. Oh, it's got a movable bridge, just like a banjo, so you can make it sound even better. But I think most of the, there's the indent where it went. Okay, back to normal. So for a $5 instrument, these are actual real tuning pegs. It's bound to hold a tune once you get it up to a certain pitch, so that's a good feature. 1, 2, 3, 4 screws in the back of the neck, so this thing does not bend like the last guitar instrument I played, which was a piece of garbage. I invite you to watch that video. You'll love it. One thing to note, besides the small size, that it's like a little frying pan meant for one egg, maybe we could hollow this out and cook some breakfast on it. But you'll see this is plastic. Normally that is a drum head, a snare drum head, and they tighten it and then put the banjo strings over it. This is plastic, but this is the authentic sound they were talking about. Really makes you think of, you know, traditional Americana, country music, the South. Oh, I wish I wasn't Dixie. Alright, well, how do I tune this thing? So, can't tune it like a banjo. Banjos typically have 5 strings. Maybe we could tune it like a ukulele, but let's see. It goes in thickness order of the string, so it's really like a small guitar. Probably gonna edit out some parts of this when we do this later. Let's assume this is a tenor guitar. I'm gonna try and make the first string a D. Good enough. The notes aren't clear enough to really register on the tuner, as you know, because of that amazing sound quality. Maybe we can. Alright, that's kind of a B. Let's make this one an E. Tuning this thing is very difficult. One of the strings will be in tune with itself. Let me at least try and play the major scale. Not enough frets for it. Well, let's try on a different string. Make sure it's not just that one. Not enough frets to play the major scale. So it's clear that this is not meant for playing music. Can it play dueling banjos? Let's try and rock out on this thing. do you think? I wrote that for you. This is difficult to play. That's obvious to see. Can it even do pentatonic scales? No. How is it with like a chord? Not really good. You can try and slide that up, get some new sounds. Can it play all-star? It can't play all-star. I'm done with this thing. Burn the box you came from. Excuse me, kitty. Goodbye. Watch your tail. There's some cat. Finish with the slab squat? That's right. Thank you for joining us tonight. Watch that box burn. This thing is not worth the cardboard it came from. So, fun for entertainment for a minute. Actually doing music, do not buy the banjo from Five Below. Don't forget, brought to you by our sponsor, Dancing Grannies on VHS. Have a good evening. Oh hey, so, less than a minute ago I just threw this thing on the floor and concluded the video, but I'd like to share with you something that we discovered. Probably part of the reason this sounded god-awful was the fact that when I threw it, it broke a string. It broke the highest string here, but the highest string is the same string as the next string. Only one broke, but it's the same string. You can just pull this out and you can crack to it. It's all just one string that it came from. So this whole thing was just one string. That's why it sounded so bad. There was no intonation, no way you were ever gonna tune this. It's at least good for a kitty toy. Come here. Play with the string. That's right. Yeah, there you go. Have a good night, everyone.